Hush, 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 hush. It's me, the nutty professor, back from the advanced classes of conjecture and speculation. Look at them down up there, peering down. Hush, hush, hush. Your little heads peeling over the side. Oi, little circular little heads everywhere, you know. Look, look, look. Of course, this is under this level of conjecture and speculation. Oh, they're peering back. Look, they're going back, disappearing. We'll pan back. So imagine, you know, you're peering into the ocean and you're looking down into the water. And there are these fishies in the water, right? And you notice one or two of them, and notice you looking down at them, and it's quite interesting because they come up to perceive and look at you a little closer. I wonder if that's what's happening right now. Hush, 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 hush. With this nutty professor guy. And all those beings, look at those little heads peering down here, you know. Looking into the ocean of life. What's going on down there, oi? There's a fish and he's noticing us, oi. Look at that little bugger, look. They're all little circular heads, oi, it's great. Let's see how long they last before they get broken up by the winds up there. It's supposed to be so strong and stuff that birds can just fly in their currents, you know. Oi. I'm peeling around to see if I see any other little heads peeling over the side, you know. Of course, they're everywhere. Look, 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 look. You can't miss them then, you know. Pareidolia. Oi, it's hush, 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 hush. So you mean to tell me if I see this thing going by and, you know, I tell you I think it's a black and white bear, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen, you know. You think I'm nuts and I'm telling you that I'm seeing this black and white bear that looks like it's wearing a suit. It's just the cutest little thing you ever seen, you know. And then no one believes you, but then about 40 years go by and you actually get a picture of the panda bear. That's kind of how it happened. Look how long ago it was that they discovered the panda bear. Imagine the poor shites trying to say they saw a panda bear and no one believing them. Oi, look at that. Just an interesting, great day. Pan around slowly. Let's go back up here. Look, 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 look. Oi. I feel like little SpongeBob in the Bikini Bottom, you know, just looking up at the top of that. Interesting as all. So when you dream outside of the box, what's your version of heaven like, you know? Not that I'm saying it's what I'm looking at is heaven. I think if you got to feed up any living thing, that's not really heaven, that's just, I don't know what it is, but I don't like it, child, you know. Look at that going on right there. I just don't know, you know. So energy itself, right? What are raindrops other than energy? You know, clumped together. We're being given quite the gifts down here in energy, you know, it's forms, trees, you know, look, 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 it's great. And who knows what else those trees are consuming for sustenance other than just sunshine and the vitamins from the earth. Are they consuming emotions as well, you know, of human beings, like a loosh, you know, I'm saying Loosh. Look into it, you know. The loosh we release when we watch television, especially our phones. Oi. Even read a book. So what are these trees really doing? Absorbing the loosh of love, enjoyment. Even outside your house, the tree, you know. Be a cool study to do, a study on trees where trees outside of a house, that a whole block or houses that are all loving, extremely loving, and you know, it's your fairy tale love story, family little affair, you know, compared to the trees outside of a house that's with a lot of drama going on, let's just say. But look at them. So I wonder if there'd be a difference between the trees outside of a house full of drama. You know, would they be fatter or, you know, it's just interesting. Again, this level of conjecture and speculation takes you into realms you never thought you'd go into. Because, you know, if you can dream it or think it, energy's light years ahead of you. What's that there? So if energy wanted to see, it's just interesting. Conscious energy. People who left their bodies, they've died on the operating table, come back to say they were looking down at their bodies and being operated on. They've never met each other, but these studies are surfacing left, right, and centre, implying strongly that we're all conscious beings right now. Listen to that beautiful sound in the background. So even that little strip right there, let's see if I can get it. That one right across here, the strip, right there, and above it could be a different total time dimension of land, which we perceive as clouds, but to energy beings, would they even be aware that they're standing on a cloud? To them it'd be like solid ground, who knows? Time dimensions down here. Could we be moving in such slow motion to those beings up there who, we perceive to be going by so fast? It's just interesting perspective. It's all such. Or could we be whizzing by super fast, high speeds, not even noticed? Just a gorgeous day for admiring the clouds, Well, better pen back here. We got some great shapes coming up. See, not there. Just to say that that's not little Tommy here, and Fred playing Give Me Cards, and there's Jim, he's signed out of the game. And these two over here, a whole collection of their own team doing their own things. Energy beings, it's just, it's quite interesting. Why finding shapes and objects that appear to be something they're not? Why? I think they tell you anyways that these were energy beings floating all around us, watching us down here, the writers of each and every life down here. Who knows how it goes? Beautiful. Something tells me that child lives in a house where there's a lot of talking going on. Listen, it's beautiful. Boy, look up there, the little hole. Hey, there you go. Come on, show it to me. It's like a little hole where there's this being sitting there peering over it into a porthole looking into this realm. We ourselves are beings of energy, so these energy beings might not even know that they're energy beings. They might have a shell we don't even know, or I don't even see it, I don't know. Just playing in this realm. Why would I want to play in a realm like such? Oh, it's better than trying to get a whole team of people to follow me and preach something I'm not, or don't want to be. You imagine that you want to be a singer or a songwriter, and you realize, oh gosh, I just like writing songs. I don't want to be a singer or songwriter and get too much attention. People looking at me and thinking I'm something I'm not. Look up there, all the little heads. Shush. Let's go see. Look. You cannot say those could be different forms of energy beings. Right up here is this little head, here, there. And then, this little one right here, where is it? There you go, right there. Oh, look. Or you could sit back and focus so much on the ground. Anyways, it's getting a long video. I didn't expect to be talking this way. Hush. Look right there. That baby's still talking in the background. It sounds quite beautiful. How you doing, DJ? I'm doing all right, Princess. I saw you sitting here with the camera. I thought I'd come over and say hello. Well, how you doing? Let me sit back and have a cup of coffee and chat. Great. Good idea, dear Professor. Hush. Talk to your soon. Dream majestic.